Hi guys, and welcome back to another vlog. We're on the way out right now. It's actually 4 p.m. on a Sunday today. So you're watching this, I think, on Wednesday or Thursday or Tuesday, not sure. So the reason I started this vlog right now is because we've been packing all day. My sleek bun has been ruined by Ralph. We've been packing all. No, no, don't touch it. We've been packing all day because our flight to London is tonight. At what time do we leave? What time do we have to leave for the airport?
I think we have to leave home at 11 p.m.
11 or 12?
I think we have to be at the airport at 12 because our flight's at 2.
Okay, so we leave at 11:30. So yeah, we packed all morning. I cleaned the house because I really want to come back to a very clean and aesthetic house. Like I want to look forward to coming back. I think I said the same thing in the Bali vlog, and I didn't shower. I basically took a very small shower and put a hair mask in my hair. Because I feel like my hair has been so dry lately. I haven't been taking enough care of it. And we decided to go out for lunch. We haven't gone out for lunch on the weekends in such a long time because every morning we just decide to go to the gym and we end up eating at the gym. So yeah, I think we're gonna. Oh, and I have to pick up my things from the tailor urgently as soon as possible because, yeah, basically they're the two main trousers and pants that I'm gonna wear in London. So I'll speak to you guys later, hoping the tailor has. Oops. My bag's falling. I hope the tailor really fixed my pants really well because if not, then there is no time for me to fix them before traveling. And have you guys noticed? I always like to leave things to the last minute. Literally, all the time. Everything that I do is on the last minute. I don't know why. I just like betting on my odds, you know? I always try my luck. Like, am I gonna screw things up this time? I end up not screwing them every time, so yeah. That's that. Sorry, I don't know why I'm feeling very chatty this morning, but another thing that I want to tell you guys is I also need to edit. Ralph, you also need to know that. I need to edit very, very much today before we go to the airport. So,
You can edit in the plane.
but I want to sleep on the plane because basically our flight is an overnight flight. So the flight leaves at 2 a.m. and we arrive at 6 a.m. London time. So I want to be able to sleep on the plane so I can enjoy the first day in the city. I picked up my stuff. I didn't try them because I just really didn't feel like trying them. I don't know what it is about tailors. I just really hate trying my stuff at the tailors. Other than that, we were speaking about London and we're just saying we're gonna have to be very safe. Like we're gonna have to not be flashy at all. I'm gonna hide my jewelry really well. Hide every valuable thing that we own really well because we don't want someone to basically we just don't want to be flashy. Just telling Ralph a little story that I thought why not tell you guys as well. So basically he was like, you're gonna have to be very careful with your stuff, like you can't put your phone everywhere, whatever, because in Dubai you're used to safety, so you're used to people not stealing your stuff, you're used to just leaving your phone anywhere you want and not worry about it. So I was telling him I've been in very shitty situations in the past where safety was literally an issue and I held myself pretty well. So basically the little story that I was telling him is, fun fact, I feel like a lot of you will be a bit shocked, but back in the day, not back in the day, maybe 5 years ago when I wasn't doing as well for myself and I was still kind of starting up in Dubai and stuff, I basically wanted to travel everywhere. Traveling was such a big priority for me. I would save up as much money as possible just so I can travel. Right now, not so much, but back then, traveling was such a big thing. Anyways, so I had a few vacation days that I was able to take, and I wanted to go to Prague. But I looked at the hotel prices and I was like, no way in hell am I paying all of this. So back then I didn't know what a hostel was. So I started Googling it and stuff. I had never been into a hostel. In Arab communities, hostels are a bit of a question mark. No one really stays at hostels. It's not something that people do. So I looked it up online and I looked up really good hostels in Prague and I looked at the reviews and I looked at what people do at these things and whatever and how things happen. And I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to try it. And then I booked a really good hostel in Prague. I mean, I'm sure it wasn't really good. I'm sure there are better ones. But, depending on my knowledge back then, it was really good. And I went and I slept in a hostel. And basically, if any of you don't know, a hostel is basically where you rent the bed, like basically like a bunk bed, and you sleep in a room with literally like strangers. Like you'd have people from all places of the world sleeping in the same room. There are basically mixed rooms, like men and women, and then you have like just rooms for women and rooms for men. I don't remember what mine was, to be honest. For some reason, that wasn't like even a thing for me. It wasn't something that I thought about. And basically, you get there, you basically get assigned a bunk bed, and under your bed basically there's storage where you can put your suitcase, and then to make sure that no one steals your stuff, you put your suitcase inside that storage, and then you lock it with a locker with like a code or a key. I think it was a code. It was such a long time ago, I really remember. So yeah, I arrived at like 12 a.m. to Prague, and I arrived to the hostel at like 3 a.m. and everyone was already like, basically I arrived and it was just empty, so they just told me like, okay, this is your room, this is your bed, this is the key for the thing, for like the locker, this is the bathroom, and yeah, just go. So I arrived and everyone was sleeping in the room, like basically because I arrived at 3 a.m. everyone was sleeping, and I was so shocked, and like I felt a bit weird because it was my first time doing something like this, first time staying in a hostel. Maybe I should have thought of that earlier. So yeah, I was like getting into the room. I didn't want to wake anyone up because like I felt weird. It just felt like a weird experience, and I was all by myself. Um, so yeah, I basically came in, I put my bag in the thing, and then I didn't like even go to the bathroom. I just climbed up the bed. I just wanted to sleep. That's all I wanted to do. And then when I got to my bed, I realized there were no pillows on the bed. So basically, they forgot to give me pillows. And I was like, no way am I climbing back down and walking the hallways and asking for a pillow. Like, I just really didn't want to do that. So what I did is basically بيفيك توطي الميوزك شوي. I don't know if the music showed in هيدا. So what I did is basically like I got my jacket or coat or whatever. I literally like literally folded it in like a pillow shaped form, and I slept on it. And that was my hostel experience in Prague. Honestly, overall, I would give it a 6 out of 10. It wasn't that bad, which is why it's not like a 4 or a 5. But it wasn't great, obviously. Like, I wouldn't recommend it to anyone that can actually, like, that would actually pay for a hotel, you know? Unless you're like really young, you're like in your 20s, you don't care, you want to save up what little money you have, and you want to kind of like meet people and stuff. I was in that phase of my life. I was like in the phase where I didn't give a shit about anything, and I was really young, and I was just starting out, as I said, and I just like didn't care, you know? Like, if you paid me money, I wouldn't do this now. But back then, I just, you know, when you're young, you don't really realize the situations you're putting yourself into because you don't really think things through. Right now, definitely you, like, I would give it more thought and I would like overthink everything. Maybe it's a bad thing. Maybe the right way to be is the way you were when you were younger. So yeah, I stayed in a hostel for 4 or 5 days in Prague. And honestly, Prague is such an amazing country. I think a part of why I gave it a 6 is because of Prague as a country and not like the hostel itself. And I didn't like, at any point, I didn't feel unsafe. I didn't feel like people were out to get me. I didn't feel like people were going to steal my stuff or anything. It wasn't obviously like the most beautiful experience, but I didn't feel unsafe. You know what I mean? Which I feel like if people were to do what I did back then now, I feel like it would really be unsafe because the world has changed so much. Like, things are not like they were before. So yeah, and like now that I think of it, I'm so proud and so happy that I actually did this. Like, I'm so proud of myself for having the guts to do it. And it's just such a nice memory. It's such a nice experience. Like, now when I think of what I used to do back then and the struggles that I used to go through back then, and when I think of where I am now in life, like, I say thank God that I went through these struggles so I can realize the stage where I'm at right now in life. Like, so I can realize and be grateful and be thankful for everything that I have. Because had I not gone through the different, like the other experiences that I had gone through, like the shitty ones, I wouldn't be that grateful for what I have now. What do you have to say, Ralph?
I'm surprised that you stayed at a hostel, to be honest.
Really?
Like, present you would never.
Yeah. But I'm telling you, like, I was telling you the same thing, and I'm gonna say it now. Like, I am, like, I do come off, like, as a spoiled diva that wants everything to be perfect. But when things get shitty, I can really handle myself well. Like, I can manage.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I'm a strong person.
I know. Because you've been through shit before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
And I guess that's what makes you, like, a strong person. Like, going through shitty times and feeling like, okay, like, what do I need to do now to make it feel a little bit better? You know? That's what I kept reminding myself when I was going through that phase of my life.
Oh, there's so much. It's too crowded.
Yeah.
Shit.
We've arrived, and there are no parking spots. The sea looks beautiful. I'm gonna show you guys when we get out of the parking. But yeah, I was basically telling Ralph, like, when you go, like, maybe I'll tell you guys, like, maybe in another video, I'll talk a bit more about, like, the struggles that I faced when I first moved to Dubai, what I went through, what I did to get through it, etc. If you're interested in that, let me know. I'll definitely do a video. I'd love to do a video, because I feel like back then when I was going through whatever I was going through, I needed someone to tell me, you're gonna get out of it. You know, I needed someone to be like, I went through the same thing. The same exact thing happened to me, and it's very normal. And it's not about you, it's just about the situation that you're in, and you're gonna get through it. So yeah, if you want me to do a video like this, let me know. Do you think we're gonna find parking?
Thing is, I don't want to give it Valia and
No,
there's
no,
no
let's not
space
give it
بالمرة.
I don't want him to, like, get in the car and touch the thing. Wow, this car. Okay, we found parking, and this is the area. It's so beautiful because it's next to the sea. And yeah, I hope we can find a place where, like, if it's gonna take us more than 10 minutes. Guys, how beautiful is this place? Basically, this is the restaurant, and this is the view. Beautiful. The weather is actually really good. It's actually a bit cold. Like, I wish I got a jacket. We didn't find the place in Three Fields as suspected. It's a bit of a shame. Same? So what do you prefer? Lebanese or sushi? Guys, I just realized that I never actually told you guys what I was wearing. I'm wearing the Reformation shirt that I told you guys I'm obsessed with in the other vlog. I really love it. And I paired it with Sandro jeans and Hermes slippers and my Bottega Andiamo. Which you guys know, like, this combination, like the Hermes and the Bottega, it's my uniform. We're trying to find the restaurant. I hope we can find it very soon because I'm starving. It's 5:30 now. We first started the vlog at 4, and it's already 5:30, and we still don't have any food in our systems yet. Guys, we found a place outside. This is the view from where we're sitting, and the weather is perfect. It's a bit, like, cold, and I got a blanket, as you guys can see here. And yeah, it's just a nice, I don't know, seating place. We're gonna order lots of food because I'm actually starving, and Ralph is starving as well. We're trying to order new things, but every time we come to Beirut, we say we want to order new things, and we end up ordering the same thing. Okay.
Like the menti.
The menti is new.
Yeah.
Okay, then we order the menti. So that's what we're doing. I'm gonna speak to you guys after lunch. Guys, I can't explain how perfect the weather is. Can you feel? Like, are you?
Yes.
It's so good. Like, there's a little breeze. Are you sure you're not cold?
Get ready to be in -5 degrees.
Yeah. Are you excited?
Yeah.
I'm actually so excited.
Mm.
I just want to kind of, like,
Want to get to the hotel, like
Yes.
transport to the
Yes.
hotel.
teleport to the hotel.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. But for now, we cannot teleport to the hotel, so we will be eating and then speaking to you guys when we're done. I think we're also gonna get coffee and dessert after. And yeah, by the way, I love the flighting, like, I love the flight time that we picked. I love that you get to have a full Sunday. Yeah, so you get to have a full Sunday. The plane leaves at 2 a.m. So basically, you sleep on the plane, and then when you get to London, we reach London at 6 a.m. You still have the whole day, you know? So it's like you didn't really waste any time, and instead of sleeping, you traveled. It's so efficient. I love it. Guys, just finished lunch. Hi, Ralph.
Hi, 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 hi.
Not lunch, it was dinner, kind of. And they
Weird
gave
that
me.
the place is full from 6 p.m. till what time did we arrive? 5 p.m. till 7 p.m.
Yeah, literally, and it's not even like dinner time or lunch time. That's such an awkward angle for me. Guys, they gave me a blanket in the restaurant, and I'm so cold now that I removed it. I'm so cold. What are we gonna do? Are we gonna have coffee? I think we should have coffee so we can actually not hate our lives at the airport in a bit. What do you think?
I think let's have walk around for a little bit, then we'll have coffee.
Yes.
We'll head home, finish packing,
Yes.
and that's it.
Guys, I was just telling Ralph that I have just turned my brain off for this London trip. Honestly, I'm not even asking any questions. I'm not taking care of the time. Like, I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what time we're going to the airport. I have no idea what time the flight is. Like, I know approximately what time, but usually I'm like, I know the time and the minute and the second, and I know everything. But when it comes to this trip, because Ralph booked everything for us, I'm just like relying on him. I'm just like asking the less important questions, and everything that's important is on him for this trip. You know what I mean? And that feeling is so nice for me, not for him mostly.
We're leaving home at 11 p.m., slightly earlier than usual.
Man, Ralph is an airport dad. I can't. He's such an airport dad.
It's Christmas and the holiday times.
He wants to be at the gate an hour before. He wants to be at the airport 3 hours earlier. He wants to pack a day before. He's an airport dad. I just came from the mall. No, but no, really, I literally just came from the mall. And I think I'm gonna order myself a coffee. Because I need to not fall asleep. I haven't been sleeping well for the past 5 days, by the way. This is why I really want to get coffee. How do I know this is detecting my voice? Because I'm not getting any... Guys, this is a new device for YouTube. So again, bear with me. Are you sure you don't want me to order you anything? Ralph, you're gonna regret it. I'm gonna order a vanilla latte. By the way, if you haven't tried Joe and the Drew's vanilla latte, I don't know what you're waiting for, but you should try it. And I'm speaking to you guys. Guys, there's a song that's been stuck in my head for the past day, and it's this one from Mary Poppins. I don't know if I'm sure most of us have watched Mary Poppins, and it goes like chim chimney, chim chimney. I just can't get it out of my head, and I don't know what goes after what I just said. I'm not gonna say it again. I actually can't believe that it did that on the internet. But yeah, it's been stuck in my head. I don't know what the words are. So if you know what the words are, let me know in the comments. It would really be helpful. Yes, let me finish ordering my coffee, and then the plan after having my coffee. Ya Allah, I don't know why my Deliveroo is not picking up my address. So the plan after having my coffee is for me to basically finish packing and getting my hair styled, and then ideally I'm gonna get a little bit of editing done before we leave to the airport, and that's it. That's going to be it. The coffee is here, and I'm also editing, as you guys can see, and yeah, I'm just gonna try to get this video out of my way. I think I'll feel much better if it's actually out of my way, you know, and then I'll have one more to edit on the plane instead of two. And the thumbnail. So that's a little also behind the scenes, like the production that goes into Vlogmas and videos every day. Ideally, I don't know if I told you guys, but ideally I wanted to basically pre-film 4 or 5 videos so I don't have to edit anything in London. This was like ideal case scenario for me, but I don't think I'm gonna, like, obviously not, I don't think so. Definitely I'm not gonna be able to do that because it's already 8:30 p.m. and even if I did film anything now, I will still have to edit them in London, which is not ideal. So yeah, I'm just gonna like push through London and then spend 2 hours at the end of every day to edit. Probably not sleep as much as everyone else, but it's fine. It's fine. I do this because I love to do it. Every time I feel like it's getting a little bit hard, I remind myself that. Okay, so I showered, as you can see, and I am about to, basically what I did is I just like really quickly air dried my hair, and no, not air dried, I blow dried my hair really quickly, and then I'm gonna let the rest of my hair air dry. And then at the end, like right before we leave to the airport, I'm really gonna quickly style it with the straightener, and then I'll just pack the straightener and then we leave. Other than that, yeah, I received an order from Unas. Not received, I didn't get it for free. I made an order from Unas. And I ordered a bronzer that I tried in Dubai Mall the other day from NARS, and I couldn't find it in stock in Dubai Mall, and I found it in stock on Unas, and it's basically the Laguna bronzing powder in the shade number 2, and it's the most gorgeous bronzing powder on your face. Did I say gorgeous? Ugh, I hate when the boxes don't open properly. So oh my god. So basically this is, I just want to show you the color, that's why I'm actually opening it right now. So this is the color of the bronzer, and it's so beautiful on the face. And to use it, I feel a sneeze coming. To use it on my face, I got this Sigma brush, and I think this is like a multi-purpose brush. Yes, I love it. So what I wanted to do is just really like, you know what I mean? Like really contour my face really properly with this. Because with contour, you need to be super careful with how much you're applying on your face so you don't look cakey. So that's the update. Other than that, I'm wearing an Alo Yoga set for the airport. This is an Alo Yoga sweatshirt. And this is like, basically these are the pants that go with it. And yeah. That's it for now. That's all I'm gonna do. Ralph, are you ready? Like 50% ready, 70% ready? What? Okay, guys. So I think we're almost done. I'm just gonna pack my bag, and I'm gonna keep it really light. I'm gonna take the Bottega with me, as usual. And I found this lip balm in my drawer the other day, and I never knew it was like, I never knew I had it. It was like in a box that I had not opened, and I've been using it every day since I found it, and I think it's just really good. It's moisturizing my lips so much, and I don't know why recently I've been having like dry lips. I never used to use lip balms. I never used to have dry lips until very recently. So yeah, I've been liking this a lot, and definitely I'm gonna be putting this in my bag. Honestly, I want to keep it really light, and I have like a hair clip and my wallet. What else? That's it, honestly. My sunglasses are already in my bag, and I don't think I'm gonna need them once I get to London. I just remembered I need to pack my laptop still. And obviously I'm gonna take my AirPods with me. These are the Max ones, and they're perfect for traveling. Ralph got them for me Ralph got them for me last year, and I just love them for traveling, specifically for the plane, because when you put them on, you just like, it cancels the world out. And when you're watching something, even like when you're sleeping, like last year I was on a flight back to Dubai at a very, 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 very annoying time. Like I just really needed to sleep then, and it was like the night of New Year's Eve, literally the night, like at 4 a.m. the flight, like it was at 4, like the flight was at 4 a.m. And they're actually the only things that helped me sleep, because they just cancelled out the noise that was coming from the plane and the kids and like the people and whatever. So yeah, I think that's just gonna be it for my bag, to be honest, and a little bit of cash that I want to exchange at the airport, and that is it. Oh, and I'm gonna put my this is the pouch for my watch from Cartier. I'm just gonna put it with me in the bag in case I need to like remove my ring, remove my watch. I'm not gonna do that, obviously, but just in case, like of an emergency, in case I really have to, I have somewhere to put it, somewhere safe to put it. And that's it. Keep it really light, and obviously the passport. That's it. Yeah, and I have my camera bag that I'm gonna be holding not holding, that I'm just gonna be having with me at all times. We're gonna have to figure out who's gonna hold that camera bag, Ralph. Do you wanna hold it?
Sure.
You're so sweet. I love you. Honestly, like you're the best human being ever. Are you excited for London?
Yeah.
I'm very excited for London.
I need to sleep on the plane.
I had coffee. And it was nice actually. Did you sleep a little bit? Because I feel like you slept.
No.
Okay. Anyways, with that, I'm gonna leave you guys. We're gonna actually leave to the airport in like half an hour, right? Half an hour. So yeah, I need to focus on the things that I need to do before then. I will speak to you guys in London. I'm so excited. I really can't wait. Hopefully the flight is a bit easy. Hopefully I get all my editing done. And I also have some work that I need to do on the plane. That email that I told you about.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll speak to you guys in London. Bye.